Good morning guys, welcome to this video. I hope you are doing well. Today I want to present you one system or one app that I've built to solve some problem in our university. So the system is university library system that we have to manage our library. So these are the following problem that this system will solve. So the first one is student can only access the electronic book when they are on campus. I think it's a problem, right? The second problem is that borrow a book take a lot of time, even 20 or 30 minutes, because the librarian needs to sign different documents, to search where is your block, department block, and so on, to search your name. Yeah, I think is a problem, in fact. So the third problem is for students to live with a book is very simple. In fact, coming in the way of security, and I think is very weak, right? And this system will solve that. The fourth problem is that getting a card that gives you access to the library takes an average of 2 days. I think is too much, right? The times is too much. Now there's a lot of paper in the library to store data, because if you are a student in my university, you will notice that each department in library has his own folder for data, and I think for today is not good. It's not a good way to store or to achieve data. We can use programming now to build something that will help us to store data. Okay, so the technology that I've used to build this system is Python with the Django framework, JavaScript, HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap 4, and SQLite. So this system will solve all these problems. So my name is TEDOM Donalд. I'm student of NAPI, level 400. Okay, so let me present you the system very quickly. So let's open the system. So this is the system, right? When you arrive here, you can log in if you have already an account. If you don't have an account, you are going to register. So let's register a new student. So to register a student, let's say the student name is maybe Andrew. The email address is Andrew. The first name Andrew. The last name Andrew. The password is this one. Confirm password is this one. Matricule maybe this one. School, you can choose your school here, right? Let's say NAPI, department computer engineering, level 3, right? Choose a 4x4 photo. We can leave, it's not compulsory, right? So we can now go to register. So you can see here accounts was created successfully. Now we can log in. Okay, Andrew can log in now. So sign in. So when Andrew log in, when he has created his account, the first thing is that Andrew is not verifying student, because this system will be just for the student of our university, right? So Andrew is not verified. He has a not verified dashboard. So you can see the message here. Andrew needs to bring his receipt of the academic year and the charge for the platform, right, to the campus, and see the administrator of the system. After it, his account will be activated, right? So now if Andrew go to the campus now and see the administrator, so let's log out, right? Log out. Let me administrator is Donald, right? password. I sign in. Here's the dashboard of administrator, right? This dashboard of administrator. The administrator knows the number of book on the system. He knows the number of ebook on the system. He knows the number of students on the system. So here is the chat group, right? The administrator can see all the chat for different students, and so now the main role of the administrator is to manage students, right? Is to manage students. If you see here, you can see that Andrew is a not verifying student, right? The administrator, after see the different receipt of Andrew, he can make Andrew now a student. So he can go to edit, right? Go down. You see that Andrew is not verified student. Now he can put Andrew is an Andrew student now and submit. So you can see that here now Andrew is a student, right? So the administrator also can add a new student. As you see here, he can add a new student, a new user, in fact, maybe and choose the role of the user. The user can be the librarian, the admin, the student, the publisher, or not verified student. So on this system, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type of users. Not verified publisher. The role of publisher is just to publish book. We have students, right? Now we have admin. The role of admin is to manage user. We have a librarian. The role of librarian is to manage books or to manage libraries. Okay. So if we log out and go and log in now, log out. If Andrew comes here and log in now, you see that now Andrew has an student dashboard, right? Here the first thing is command book. When Andrew command a book, the book is displayed here. If the book is validated, it comes here directly to borrow's book, right? So Andrew can access the chat group. He can access the chat group. He can publish a new message, right? He can write a message here, maybe good morning to all, right? He can post the message, right? If we see here, we are going to see the message of Andrew and the role of Andrew. Andrew is the student. Here you can see that this person is librarian, and so on. You can see that here is admin, Donald is admin, and so on. Here is publisher. So now Andrew has access to the book, all the book of the library. In fact, all the physical books will be published here. In fact, the name and the cover book, so that Andrew can command the book directly online, right? If, as you can see here, here is a design book. Andrew can come here and borrow the book. So we will come there soon. Let's continue. Here is ebook now, right? Ebook, Andrew here can view the book, right? He can view the book like this directly. He can download the book and so on, right? He can do the research, maybe, I don't know, programming. You see, you can maybe design. You see, all right. So that's it. Andrew can get his library card directly. The design here of this card is not pretty good, but you are going to arrange it. So you can see all the information of Andrew. Andrew can download it, his card directly here. You can see here, this is card of Andrew. If I click on it, let's wait a bit. So you can see this is Andrew card directly here, right? And librarian can, so I think this card, we need to arrange it very well in such a way that Andrew don't need to go to the campus to take his card. He can download it directly online, right? Like this. So let's go to borrow books. So here, if Andrew like this book, maybe he like design, he need to borrow this book. He just go to borrow link. He give him all the information about the books, right? He can go and borrow the things directly. You see there, your book, your command has been sent successfully. So if Andrew go to his dashboard, you can see that here, this is the name of the book. And Andrew has a message here, go to campus and take your book. So when he will go to campus and go to the libraries, he will search his book and see the librarian. The librarian will accept that librarian that Andrew has commanded this book, and the book will be displayed in this block, not this block. It will leave this block for this block. So let's log out. So the last thing here I can show you is that Andrew can edit his profile, right? If I click here, you can see all the information about Andrew, and Andrew can edit this thing. So let's log out and logging now as a librarian. I think Frank is a librarian. So this is the dashboard of librarian, right? This dashboard of librarian. So the librarian is the person of this system who has a lot of work to do. The librarian, the first thing the librarian can have, he have a group chat. Firstly, now he has a he can add book, right? But it's not his main role. Is the role of the publisher, right? But he can do it. He can add ebook, right? He can add book and add ebook. He can see the list of student who has borrowed a book, right? Here, as you can see here, the name of Andrew is not here, right? Or the matricule of Andrew is not here. It means that book that Andrew has command is not yet validated, right? So he can see the list of command. If you look the list of command here, you will see the matricule of Andrew here. This is the matricule of Andrew, right? So he can manage book. It means he can delete book, modify, and so on, right? He can do the same for ebook, manage ebook, right? He can do the same. This is the role of the librarian. He can see the feedback from publisher, right? If publisher has a problem, he will send the request directly, or the feedback directly to the librarian, right? So let's go to command book. Now let's assume that Andrew goes to the campus and see his book. He can just come and see the librarian. The librarian we go here to confirm, right? And click on it. You see that this here, the book of Andrew design is not confirmed, right? He can confirm now directly, right? If Andrew arrived there and he want to change the book, maybe design is not there, but he want to take another book, the librarian can change directly here, right? So when he confirm it, submit, now you can see here is yes, this book was borrowed. It was no, right? Now is yes. If we go to the list of students who has borrowed book, you are going to see the matricule of Andrew now, right? Now if we log out and log in as Andrew, you can see down the book that was here has left to this one, to this block, right? So Andrew now has borrowed this book, and Andrew has 7 days with this book. When each day passes, this number is decremented by 1. When the number of days finish, the one message comes directly to the dashboard of admin and say that Andrew needs to come back with this book, right? So this is all the thing about the students. So we are going to go to the dashboard of publisher now, right? Let's go to publisher dashboard. I can log out now, log out. So publisher, and sign in. So this is dashboard of publisher. The main role of publisher is to publish to publish books and ebooks, right? So he has a chat group. He can send a feedback to the librarian like this. Maybe I have some issues with maybe with dash, right? He sent it. You can see feedback was sent, right? So now he can publish a new ebooks. Here's ebook that he has already published. He can publish a new books. He can come here and add a new book here. They may be logic book, author Donald, logic for engineers. He can choose the category of the books. It's very important. Maybe it's computer architecture. He can choose the PDF that represent the book, right? Let's take, I don't know if I have a PDF here. Okay, let's take this one and add. This is the PDF. He can choose a cover and so on, right? Let's click to add. This field is compulsory, so let's choose something. Picture, maybe this one. Oh la la. So in fact it's a small bug of the system, so I will arrange that. So it's a small bug of the system, but I will arrange that. Okay. He can add also a book. This was a ebook that we were adding, so he can add a book. Okay, let's go to add some book. Maybe logic, author is Donald, maybe logic for engineer. Okay, categories, computer, cover page, maybe this one, add. You see this book was added successfully, right? And if you look here, you are going to see logic. The cover page is not that, is because of cache memory, right? So it's not a problem of the system, it's a problem of my computer. Okay, so this is the role of the publisher, right? So I think this is a good system. So now the administrator can add many type of user: publisher, librarian, new student, not verified student. So this is a role of administrator. Now the publisher is the person who validates the command and the student see which student have borrowed which book, if he has backed the book or not, and so on. So, and the student can read his book online, borrow his book directly online and go to the campus and take it. He can get his card, library card online, right? He can chat with other students online inside the chat group, and so on. So I hope you like the system. If you notice something that is not good on the system, the comment block is for that. So just comment. And if you appreciate the system, also comment. I will be happy to see what you think about this system. Thank you to have watched this video. See you soon.